Okay, we'll get started with Blake Snell. First question for Blake. Start up in the front on the right.
3.
Got
2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Blake, you've been here to League Championship Series before. What was your recollection of it previously? Is there more intensity in those types of situations? Are you able to handle it better this time, or how do you approach it?
Yeah, I mean, 2020 was weird, no fans, so that's when I was here, and it was different. So I think you just handle it the same way you've been. I mean, nothing's changed. It's still game's gonna be crazy, lots on the line, but I think how you feel will be pretty similar to what we just felt playing LA. And it'll be the same playing the Phillies. It's going to be a lot of emotion. You're going to be really excited. Going against another really good team. Obviously, we're both here because we're really good. So, yeah, just same thing.
This will be the first time that you're facing Bryce since you hit him that last time. And you explained at that time both of you guys had a good exchange. You've known each other for a long time. It seemed like everything was fine. Is there anything in the back of your mind just facing him this time around? Or?
No, I'm going to pitch to him the same way. Never had any intent to hit him, still don't. It's pitching. I'm going to pitch how I pitch, and if I hit him, I'm sorry. I'm not trying. You're a really good hitter. I gotta throw the ball in. I got to throw it away. I got to mix it up. So I'm going to continue to pitch like I pitch. Nothing's changing.
A few more for Blake. Tyler up here in the front.
Hey, Blake, when you were traded here, was that something that you were expecting, either to be traded at all or to go to San Diego? And then what was your reaction when it happened?
Yeah, I had friends that played with the Padres, and they kind of told me that that AJ wanted me and that they were going to make offers. And at that time when I heard that, I talked to Eric Neander with Tampa, and I was like, is this true? He's like, no, we don't look to trade you. And I was pretty happy about that at the time. I never wanted to leave Tampa. I loved it. I still love it. But then, yeah, when I got traded, I was excited because I knew the opportunity that we had here, and the position we're in now makes it even better. So definitely excited about it.
What have you picked up from the other guys in the rotation? I mean, you're a lefty, they're not. But, what have you learned about pitching or to make yourself better from those guys?
Yeah, I think you learn a lot. It's like little things, though, because you see what Darvish is really good at. You see what Joe's really good at. Even Clev, Sean, they're all big league pitchers, so they all have something to offer. So every time you watch them, you pick up something. You see how they talk. You see, how they act in between each inning before they go back out there. You kind of see how they fight and how they fight that battle. And from just watching them, you can learn a lot from it. And then when you talk to them about how they, break down their games, how they break down why they did certain things, you start talking to them about it. There's a lot to learn. I mean, I could say something about every guy that I've learned, but then there's the story behind it on how I learned that, why it's helped me. But I think it's just how open all the guys are to talking about it, and we work really well together, and we really do care about each other, which makes it such a fun group to be a part of.
The back on the right.
Hey, Blake, one of the noticeable differences with Bob Melvin this year is he seems to give starters like that one last out or that one last inning, and it seems to have given you guys a lot of confidence. What has that done for you as a starter, knowing that he's going to let you or the situation determine when that time is rather than just whatever the script says, so to speak?
Yeah, I think that's what makes him so good. He understands, his pitchers. He understands his players. He knows, he kind of knows their limits, and he knows when to push their limits, and he knows when to, let off and take it easy for us. But I think the best thing about Bob is every time you go out, you're expected to try to go 9. He wants you to go 9, and there's no doubt in your head like you're going to be out there as long as he thinks you possibly can go. So. I think that instills a lot of confidence in us because we know we're out there until we can't be, which is a really good feeling.
Up in the front.
Hey, Blake, before that last start, you said you kind of black out when it comes to the crowd and the energy, things like that. I'm just wondering with how raucous it was here in your start on Friday, was it the same as usual when you have a crowd like that? Was it a different kind of emotion? How did it feel to you?
When I pitch, I don't have a clue. I can feel it like beforehand. I can feel it after, but I really don't. I just black out. Like, I don't notice. I don't look. And, I just pitch.
The last one's for Blake. All right, Blake, thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.